Everyone's ready. Monitor okay? Monitor? Monitor. Monitornya sehat nggak? Kasihan ya sama kita punya guest. Kok tetamunya udah menunggu lama? Tetamunya datang dari mana? Pahang ya?
Pahang. Boksi.
Boksi. Tanah merah.
Tanah merah.
Biasanya tanah merah Kelantan. Ni Boksi.
Boksi tanah merah.
Tak, dia kena buat tempat baru tau. Boksi Pahang.
Tanah merah Pahang, Boksi.
Tanah merah bukan ni Kelantan.
Kelantan. Tapi Boksi kan yang menyebabkan tanah tu merah.
Pula ada.
Kenapa?
Okay, Cun. Tak rakam sekarang, tayang malam Jumaat. Jumaat malam.
Oh, esoknya tu event.
Gitu.
Okay.
Dia kadang-kadang kat TV kan, kadang-kadang kita tengok rancangan tu dia bukannya live tu tau. Dia dah rakam awal lah.
So maybe you should change the script. It should be how do you feel about
Tomorrow
tomorrow
event.
Kan?
What? Siapa yang buat soalan ni?
Saturday.
Saturday kan?
Set.
Oh yelah. Sebab dia on air hari Jumaat.
So you should ask, how do you feel about tomorrow?
Hello. Can you hear me? Cun. 30 seconds. Ready
Mana kamera?
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Welcome to the first episode of Friday Night Sports. I'm your host Alif Asidan, and tonight, we're going to talk about something very interesting. So, what do you guys actually feel when you heard the word running? Must be tiring, right? I mean, not everyone loves running. But for our first episode tonight, we're going to talk about just that, running. However, I'm not gonna be alone tonight because I'll be accompanied by these two lovely ladies. So, why don't you girls introduce yourself?
My name is Erna Farhana. You can call me Erna. I'm from Kuliah of Economics, Department Islamic Finance. And for our event, I am Assistant Program Manager.
Assistant Program Manager. So what about you?
Okay, I'm Nur Syairah Miti Hassan. You can call me Shai.
Shai.
I'm a second year, first semester from Kuliah of Economics and Management Sciences as well. But I'm taking economics and I'm the financial controller of IIUM Tehran.
I see.
Yep.
So why don't you guys tell us more about yourself, like, just the basic stuff and everything. Like, why do you guys choose to organize this kind of events? Why pick this run?
Basically, our run is annual event that we organize under Sports Secretariat. Sports Secretariat is a society under Econ Society, which is MSES, Economic and Science Management Society.
So you guys you guys are choosing to join this event because you guys just want to keep yourself busy and stuff, things like that.
Yeah.
Actually, when you are a part of Sports Secretariats, you are obliged to be the committee when Sports Secretariat organize an event.
So it's more like, I have to do this because of work.
You can take it from that way, but like for me personally, I choose to be.
I see.
Yeah.
Well, that's great. So Erna, right?
Yeah.
And you, Shahira. Okay, Shahira. So, what do you think about this run? Why do you choose to organize this kind of run?
Why did we choose to organize this run?
Because we had zombie runs before.
Oh, okay.
We had water. We had water gun run. We had water gun runs before. You know, color run and
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah.
So why trail run?
Because obviously the name itself trail run. So the participant will run around the trail in IIUM. So our road is
Our route.
our
Okay,
road
that's cool. It's okay.
is on track that is muddy, slippery, and sometimes the participant needs to hiking like.
Needs to hike,
Yeah.
So it's going to be a very challenging route.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
So, okay, we heard that from Erna. What about you, Shaira? Have you been on the track before?
I have actually. I was actually also a committee for trail run last year.
Oh, I
Yeah.
see.
So I think I've entered only like twice or thrice. Yeah, twice or thrice the trail, and it was tough. Like for me personally, and as ironic as it sounds, I'm not really like a sport person, sort of. So like trail is very challenging for me,
I see.
and so for the participant, I'm not trying to, frighten you, but it.
Oh, it's going to be one hell of a run.
Yeah, it will be because.
Okay.
Like Arna just said just now, it's muddy, it's slippery, it's obviously not like the other common road run. Like the road run is just flat, it's just tar. You just basically run. But trail run, it's not just run, there's hiking in it as well.
Also,
Yeah.
you can enjoy the nature around
Exactly,
you,
yeah.
the fresh air and stuff
Exactly,
and everything.
yes.
So, you told us that this run had taken place since last year, right? So when did this whole trail run start?
2016, I guess.
Basically,
2016.
yeah.
Yeah.
Basically,
So this is the third year?
The
Yeah,
third
the
year.
third year.
Yeah.
Wow, it's been old.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Initially, our trail run, the name of trail run, Road to Trail Run in
Road
2000.
to
Trail Run
Trail run.
in 2016. But last year, our committee started to take initiative to change the name to become as IIUM Trail Run because all the road we use in the trail in jungles. That's why they want to change the name of IIUM Trail Run.
I see. So, where did this whole run take place? Because we heard that it's going to be somewhere near a hill because you have to hike those things and it's going to be slippery and muddy. So, where is this route actually?
Okay, so as the name goes by, IIUM Trail Run will be running in the trail around IIUM.
Around
IIUM. Okay, a lot of people don't know that we have a trail actually. So basically, we will start from the stadium, and then we'll run through
The rugby field.
I
see.
and then up to Mahala Salahuddin. There's a gate there where you enter into the jungle.
Ah,
Yep.
yes, I know that place. So it's going to be a big day tomorrow. What do you girls feel about it?
Of course, we are so nervous, but at the same time, we are excited to see all the participants to enjoy and run in IIM Trail Run.
Which begs the question: are you
Sorry?
two going to be running as well?
Oh, obviously not.
Ah, that's a shame.
As organizers, we can't actually join the run because
Yeah.
who will run the event?
Hey. Organizers have to run up.
But we, the committee, already ran to test the distance.
Exactly.
So, I forgot to ask you guys. Girls,
Girls.
women power, isn't
Alright.
it? It's 2018. Okay, so how long is the track going to be?
How long?
Yeah, how long?
Oh,
Like how many kilometers or maybe
we-
miles?
okay. We have 3 categories.
Mhm.
First, 4 km.
4 kilometers.
Yeah,
okay.
4 kilometers. Second, 6 kilometers.
6 kilometers.
And then 10 kilometers.
10 kilometers.
Yeah.
So why do you guys have different categories for, you know?
For 4 kilometers. Our target for family run, which is
family.
yeah, which is for when you that have children. So our main point to establish 4 km is for family run. Then 6 km and 10 km we just follow the previous trail run.
I see.
Yeah.
So 6 kilometers for the intermediate runners.
Yeah.
And the 10 kilometers are for those who love challenges.
Yeah.
Yes.
So since you have joined the previous runs, which category did you join?
Oh no, I didn't join as a participant. Last year I was also a committee.
Also a committee.
Yes.
Then when are you going to run?
Probably next year.
other than running the event.
Other than running the event, probably next year, inshallah.
I see.
Yeah.
All right, folks. Don't go anywhere. Stay tuned. We'll be right back after this. I see. Well, okay. All right. So as for this IIUM trail run, it's going to be hard. It's going to be very hard, isn't it?
Yeah.
So, what about people with health problems? Are you guys going to have medical crews there, stationed there?
Yeah, we asked for the IIUM clinic to stand by at stadium, and we also have JPAM, not really JPAM, it's CISPA under like Palapes, but CISPA things.
CISPA.
I don't know what is the
Full
long
name.
name.
So it's going to be NGOs are going to be involved as well.
Not really NGOs, but they are UIA students.
UIA students, so it's under club as well.
Maybe.
I
But,
see.
Not really sure about that. Yeah.
Not really sure about that.
Yeah.
What do you mean not really sure about that?
We're not taking care of that part.
Hey, that's bad lah. That's not good.
Why is it not good? Everyone has their own task, so.
Oh. So who's running the whole thing?
Not me, obviously.
So may I know how many bureaus are involved in these runs?
For the bureaus, 7 bureaus.
7 bureaus.
Yeah.
Can you tell us about them?
We have first one, PC, Program Coordinator.
Program coordinator.
Second one, Welfare,
Welfare.
Prep Tech,
Prep Tech.
Preparation and Technical. Third one, Catering. And then SPETA, Special Task.
Special tasks.
PR sponsor.
Sponsors. Okay.
And
Pub
then
Pro.
oh yeah, Pub Pro.
And Pro.
Next one,
Publication promotion.
Pub Pro.
Publication
yeah,
and promotion. Okay, cool. So, how's the promotion going? Like, did you guys promote this on social medias too, like YouTube or anything, or Twitter probably?
Okay.
Maybe Facebook.
First phase, we started to viral the message through WhatsApp, just through WhatsApp, and then through our social media, which is IIUM Trail Run 18. But the promotion for the initially not really going well.
It's
Because,
fine. It's fine.
Yeah, it was in the middle of semester break.
Yeah, semester.
Yeah,
During
so,
All right.
yeah, so all the promotion is only online.
I see.
So we can't really reach people physically.
Okay, girls. It's been nice talking about that.
Yeah.
But please stay tuned. We're taking a short commercial break. And don't change your channels. Thank you. Are you okay? welcome back to Friday Night Sports with me, your host Alif Azizan. So just now, we talked about IUM Trail Run and how it came into fruition. So, we have these two lovely ladies here, Erna and Shahira. Alright, so just now I asked you guys about how long the track is going to be, and you have the 4 kilometers categories, 6 kilometers, and 10 kilometers.
Yes.
What about the fees to join this run?
Alright. For 4 kilometers, since it's a group, so per group for IIUM students, it costs 135 ringgit per group.
So how many people is there per group?
4.
4 people.
Four people.
Oh, so that's a bargain. So that's a really good bargain.
Yeah.
Because one people will have to pay around 30 or
30
something.
to 33 something, yeah.
I see.
But for the public, we charge them 140.
What, pardon?
For public student,
Public students,
we charge them
40 ringgit.
140 ringgit
140 ringgit
Yeah.
per group.
per group.
I see. What about the 6 kilometers?
6 kilometers is cost
37 for
37
IM
for-
student.
So you don't have any groups for the 6 kilometers, right?
No, for 6 and 10 kilometers are just for individuals.
Individuals.
Yes.
What about the 10 kilometers?
Alright.
10
The 10
kilometers.
kilometers?
For IIUM students, it costs 42 ringgit, and for public 47 ringgit.
So you heard that, folks? For just repeat that again. For IUM students, the price is 40 ringgit.
40,
For 40 ringgit, isn't it?
42 for 10 km.
For 10 kilometers.
42.
42 ringgit.
42 kilometers?
For 10 km,
For 10
42
kilometers,
ringgit.
42 ringgit.
And for public 10 km, 47 ringgit.
47 ringgit.
Yes.
That's quite reasonable of a price, because if you join any open event like a marathon open or any runs like that, usually the participating price is around 70 ringgit to 100 or so. So hearing these kind of prices makes me okay.
Yeah. I think
Makes
our
me feel-
event is actually one of the cheapest there is currently, right? Like the one from, meaning like organized by IUM as well, is like 50 ringgit to 60 ringgit.
I see. So speaking about trail run, where did you guys get this whole idea of, making this kind of run?
No.
Just make people run on the track and mud and slippery. You guys just like to torture people, isn't it?
Yeah, basically the idea comes from our old member of our society, our committee. One of them also NRC members. You know RC Club?
SRC.
Yeah.
Students
Adventure-
Representative Council?
No,
or
not
No.
ARC.
ARC.
Adventure and Recreational
Club.
Yeah.
Okay.
So ARC always go to train to train
Trails, okay.
to train themselves. So part of that they started to suggest to our society, sports secretariat. Why not we do this event under sports secretariat's
I
name?
see. So it's a good way to get fit, and at the same time it's quite convenient, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
I see. So let me get this straight. When did they propose this idea? Was it in 2016?
Yeah.
And you were there, right?
No, I'm
No?
not there yet.
Or no, not there yet?
I started join sports secretariat last year.
I
Since last year.
see. Oh yeah, I forgot to ask you guys about this, but which secretariats were you guys under again?
Sports secretariat.
I know it's the sports secretariat, but
the bureau, is it?
no, the big one.
Econs and management, econs and
Economics
science
and Management Sciences Society.
It was
ANSAS.
It's BECSS, right? BECS, right?
No, it's kuliah-based society. So it's
Yeah,
under
yeah.
kuliah. So like for econs, we have 4 departments. So we have economics, accounting, finance, and business administration. So sports secretariat is under ANSAS. Like ANSAS is the big society under the kuliah. So all students from the 4 departments can join ANSAS.
I
Yeah.
see. Well, that explanation makes it a
Yeah.
whole lot
Yeah.
better. Really appreciate that. Okay, so As for you, right? Pretty sure that you like this whole organizing things and stuff and everything, right? So, how hard is it trying? How hard is? How hard do you find this run? Like, in terms of organizing it, handling people, we all know that in order to run this kind of event, it's going to take a lot of time, it's going to take a lot of commitment, and it's going to invite a lot of problems as well and troubles. So how did you guys manage so far?
So far,
So
because
good.
no,
Okay.
so far, yeah, lots of problem arise, but we managed to overcome that because we always make meeting and ask for advice from our deans. So all of that make the problems like
Easier.
easier to
Yeah.
solve.
I see.
I think all of our members are very committed in organizing this event because it is a big event since it involves not just IIUM students but also outsiders. So we need to like meet the expectation of outsiders since a lot of the outsiders they are runners, like really runners. Therefore they have like a certain expectation towards our running event.
Speaking of expectations, right?
Mm-hmm.
We all know that for the previous 2 years, we have been conducting this race on the same track. So I ask you guys of this. I ask you girls of this. Will it be the same track or different track?
No.
Oh, it's not the same track.
No, for every year we have different road and track because as we know, in the jungle we have the contractor that I don't know what's they do over there, but due to all of the contractors, the road and track always change from time to time.
I see.
Yeah.
So the presence of contractors and
Yeah.
loggers over there do
Yeah.
affect your plans and
Mhm.
everything. I see.
Sometimes the route changes like every day, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Almost every day.
For our 4 kilometers road, the road always changes every day. So our committee needs to go in there every day to make
change
sure
the road.
the distance, the environment okay for the
The
participants.
participants,
So
yeah.
what affects your judgment in finalizing the routes?
The two most important thing is the distance and also safety.
Safety.
Yes, because we need to make sure that the route is safe for the participants to run on.
Aww,
Yeah.
that's so sweet of you guys. You know, for people who doesn't like to run, you guys do run a lot for this event.
Yeah.
Okay, that's pretty neat to be honest. Oh, it's quite heartwarming. Thank you. Okay, so can you please tell us briefly about how many participants have joined for this run? How many people have joined? I sign up
Have signed up 736, right?
for all categories.
For
For all
all categories, total up 736.
Okay, even for males and females.
Yeah.
Can we have an idea? Can we have an idea of which gender will be released first?
We don't release
So
by
you release
gender.
everyone at the same time.
We release by category.
Okay,
Yeah, since
I
we
see.
release 10 km first, 6 kilometers, and then 4. Since
Alright.
10 kilometers is longer, so
All right, thank you.
yeah.
All right, we'll be right back after this short break. Thank you. welcome back to Friday Night Sports with me, Alif Azizan, and my two lovely companions here, Erna and Shaira. Cheer up, you guys, cheer up. You guys are going to be running too tomorrow. No, not running literally, but yes, probably running in our hearts. Just joking. All right. So we've talked a lot about the whole thing, about this whole how you guys manage the whole runs and everything. However, in order to run this kind of events, right? You guys will definitely needs a lot of
Money.
yeah, a lot of money.
Yes.
And we all know that it's not easy to get sponsors, right?
Yeah.
So how did you guys pull it off?
All right.
Our
Okay.
financial controller.
All right. So basically, with the current economic conditions, it is hard to get sponsors because they need to have like an extra income for them to sponsor this kind of event. So it's hard to approach the companies nowadays. But Alhamdulillah, our sponsor and PR team, they managed to approach a couple of companies to get sponsors. Yeah.
Huh. So can you guys please tell us how many sponsors are going to be there?
We have, I lose count, but we have.
Wow, so many sponsors.
Lose count.
So many
We
sponsors.
have Gardenia,
Gardenia,
we have Milo,
Milo,
Moisha.
Mosha, like I am local, right? We have Turbocell. You guys know what Turbocell is?
No. Can you please tell us more about that?
Turbocell is actually an online shop. It's an Instagram shop,
Oh, yeah,
right?
yeah.
They sell handphones.
Handphones?
Yeah. So
Even
they-
iPhones?
Yes.
Yeah,
I
true.
think the main product is iPhone, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, the main product is iPhones.
Are they
Yeah.
trusted sellers?
They are
Sure.
exactly because one of their sellers is actually a
Econs.
student of econs.
Economics.
Yeah.
I see.
So what else we have? We have Turbocell and then
For the medals, Garnet.
Garnax, the
And
medal, and Ultron
for
for
the
shirts.
jersey, our jersey.
So who's your
Yeah.
primary sponsors? You know, the ones that supplies the big money and everything.
Basically, for the money, we.
No, your biggest sponsor, your primary sponsors.
I think the
I think
Ultron, right?
Ultron.
Ultron.
Yeah.
Ultron as in the Avengers? Nah. So Ultron is what? A sports brand?
It's a
Jersey.
jersey.
It's a
Brand
jersey.
They sell shirt and basically like
Those-
running equipment, right?
Yeah, running
Yeah.
equipment.
Sports equipment.
And
I
for
see,
the
sports
string bag,
equipment.
also.
This is my first time hearing about Ultron. Are they new or they are just overseas brand?
No.
I think they're quite underrated.
yeah.
Probably.
Probably.
Yeah,
It's
but
a
they-
local brand.
Oh, it's a local brand.
I think they've been in the market for quite some time. They even have a shop somewhere.
How long have
Yeah.
they been here?
I'm not sure.
Yeah,
but,
we're not sure about that.
But they are our suppliers since last year.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
That's really nice to hear. Just wondering, of course, when you run a lot, especially after that run, you are bound to get thirsty and hungry.
Yes.
So, so is there going to be any people selling stuff, so food and everything?
For the stall, we're not taking
Any vendor to
any vendor.
sell.
Vendors.
No.
Why?
Because
you
we-
guys could pull in more revenue.
But we have already our sponsor
yeah, we
like
have
Milo,
sponsors.
Gardenia, so
Exactly.
it's not nice to people to sell.
Yeah. And plus, because we're afraid that if there are vendors there, the participants won't be buying their stuff since they already have like the free stuffs.
Why not
Yeah.
you guys just impose a tax or probably something? Because you guys are also, running your business here under
Yeah.
our business. So probably, you can work something out, right?
Maybe for the next year. we can
Why
say.
not this year?
It's already too late. It's tomorrow.
Oh! Yeah. Good point. Good point, to be honest. So you have Milo, you have Ultron,
Gardenia.
Gardenia.
and you have Gardenia.
Garnets for our medals.
Garnex are what?
Um,
Can you please tell us more about Garnex?
Garnets basically is supplier for bib running bib,
Oh, this
and the medals.
and the medals too.
Oh yeah.
Speaking about medals, can you Do you happen to have those medals with you right now?
Now,
Or
like the
probably
photo.
the picture, the images?
The picture,
Wait.
need to search first.
Need to
Yeah.
search first?
I think maybe you could ask us some more questions in the
But
meantime.
is it going to look good? Of course, I
Of
would
course.
want to look good.
Yeah,
right?
of course.
Yeah.
So how did you guys allocate this medal or distribute these medals? Are you guys going to give them to everyone who runs or just
For
the first?
medals is one of finished items.
Mhm.
So the medals are entitled for the one who are finished the run. So if
Everyone gets a medal.
Everyone who
Yay!
finishes.
yeah,
One who finished the run. What happened if you don't finish the run?
so you cannot get the medals.
Why?
Unfortunately,
How do you know if people don't finish their run?
because we
We'll be
have
waiting at the finishing
The,
line.
yeah, we are waiting all of
Yeah.
them at the finishing line at the stadium.
Then everyone gets a medal. Because
No.
everyone gets to the finish line? No? How?
No, maybe there are some participants that
Give up.
injured.
Oh.
Yeah,
So,
like they give up in the middle of the run, so they don't want to run
that's
anymore.
bad.
Yeah,
That's really bad.
this
So
is
what
not
if, what
really
if
basically-
clear.
Since last year,
Mhm.
everybody just finish. all.
everybody just
Mm,
walks?
Yeah, I walks until finish line.
So, what if one of those participants? No, I'm not wishing for
Mm-hmm.
that. What if I run tomorrow and I get injured, but I still want that medal, but I can't finish the run? So what happens? Are you guys going to deliver it to me or something? I want that medal.
Maybe
Maybe.
maybe because of sympathy.
Oh,
Uh,
it hurts.
but
It hurts.
based on our rules,
Mhm.
just for the participant that finish the run,
I see.
But I think we've never had anyone
that injured,
who
that
who didn't finish the run before.
Well, of course.
Yeah,
You
based
paid
on
a lot.
experience. Yeah, experience.
You pay quite a few something.
Yeah.
What about? Oh yeah. So for this run, can you please tell us more about the objective behind this run? We have been talking a lot about
Yeah.
the routes, the tracks, how it was run, but what was the objective,
The
the main
objective.
objective behind this run?
I think the objective is to the main purpose of introducing this event is actually to introduce to the IIUM community about the trail in IIU, because not a lot of people knows about the trail in IIU. So that is the main purpose, first of all. The second one is to promote healthy lifestyle, I guess. This is running.
Healthy
Yeah.
Healthy lifestyle, I guess.
Healthy lifestyle, and then also to expose them to the trail and the nature, I guess, because we'll be entering the jungle, seeing the lake and stuff. Yeah. You know, there's a lake in there.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Really
But it's
Yeah,
very
you know.
shallow. It's quite
Really
shallow,
yeah.
right?
But it's beautiful, it's big, and it's just nice because we have the trees around the lake stuff.
So when is the run going to be conducted? I know that it's going to be conducted tomorrow.
tomorrow.
But what time?
What time?
Mm-hmm.
For the flag off for 10 km at 7:30 km. But the participant needs to be there, need to be arrived 6 a.m.
Mm-hmm.
the earliest.
Mm-hmm.
And then for 6 kilometers, the flag off at 7:45 a.m. and for 4 kilometers at 8 a.m.
I see.
Mm.
All right, there was a lovely talk and lovely exchange. However, we're going to have to stop here for a bit. Stay tuned. We'll be right back after this short commercial break. welcome back to Friday Night Sports. Okay, so just now we talk about what I forgot. I almost forgot. We talk about
Sponsors.
yeah, we did talk about sponsors, but at the very end of that, Joe, let me see.
What are we talking about?
We were
Objective.
talking about we were talking about the objective behind these runs.
If the run.
Oh yeah. Okay, thank you. Okay, what about the kit collections? I believe that our participants have already collected their kits yesterday, right? So can you please tell us about what's inside the box? Like what's inside the kit?
Kit. Okay, so first of all, we have a shirt,
Mm-hmm.
and then we have
Bib,
a
running
bib, the running bib, and also a bag,
Bag.
right?
A
I think
what?
the shirt, a bag, a drawstring bag.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's neat.
Yeah, so the shirt and the bib will be inside the bag. So we
Yeah.
just give them the bag.
And I believe the numbers are going to be inside too, right?
Yeah, the
Yeah.
bib number.
What
Yeah.
about your phone number? Ah! I'm just joking. Please don't take it seriously.
No, no.
Okay, so who exactly supplied these kits? Are they provided by Ultrons too?
Yeah, for the jersey and the bag is under Atron, and for the running bib is Garnex.
So the ones doing the packaging is Ultron and not you guys too. Right?
Packaging our committee.
I guess so. Well, how many? Yeah. How did you guys? Speaking of Ultron, right? How did you guys manage to land Ultron as one of your sponsors?
Alright, so I think one of the factors that causes Ultron to sponsor is because we have collaborated with them last year. Because they have, they were our supplier last year. So this year, since we have collaborated with them, so it was like easier for them to like
So
sponsor.
last year
us.
was
Yeah.
their first time sponsoring you guys, or it's been quite a number of
I think it was
times?
last year. 2016 is not Ultron.
I'm not
right?
sure for 2016,
Yeah.
but last year is Atron.
Well, you guys must have really established a very good relationship with Ultron because,
Yeah.
as far as I'm concerned, Ultron never did collaborate with other secretariats or other running events.
I think there is one event, right? Running event, night run under. I'm not sure under what society, but I became one of the participants.
Hey,
So the jersey stated Atron.
I
Yeah.
see. When was that again?
Night run, I'm not sure under which
Which
under
kuliah?
which kuliah.
I see.
I think I call.
I call, then you call.
Right.
Okay. Please pardon me for my lame jokes.
It's okay.
Please do. So, how many committees are involved for this run? The total, the whole lump sum.
It's 50.
50.
Only 50 committees?
Yeah.
Only 50 committees.
50 committees to run this whole thing?
Yeah.
Wow!
28
It's
from
crazy things.
our secretariat, and the rest is like
Flexible committee.
flexible committee. We call it FLATSCOM.
Flexible, yeah.
There are FLATSCOM
Like-
is
Not that kind of flash.
FLATSCOMs are the people who are not in our society, meaning like they join.
It's like
Yeah.
it's like we outsource their.
Yeah.
So they are free to come and go as they please.
Yeah.
Yes.
Speaking of which, I'm actually still amazed that you guys managed to pull it off with only 50 people. Like,
For the,
yeah, because I've heard of a play, and it's just a 2 hours play, right? And it involves around 90 people. For
90.
yeah,
Mm.
90 T. T. The keyword is T. So I'm quite surprised that you guys managed to pull it off with only 50 people. That's quite an achievement for yourself.
It was, but it was crazy. Like the journey was totally crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, because we only sort of like import the FLATSCOM only.
Flexcom.
Yeah, the FLATSCOM
Flexible.
only
And
2 weeks, is it?
2 weeks.
2 weeks before the registration closes.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so before that, there were only 28 of us
No, just
managing.
28 of us.
Still being able to pull it off with half the number of the usual theater committees. That's quite a big achievement, to be honest. I'm surprised, I'm amazed. Wow, looks like it is true about what they say about women. Women power.
Women power.
Alright, you guys are crazy. But a good kind of crazy.
It's good
of
kind of
course.
crazy. Alright.
So, speaking of crazy, how crazy was the tension and stress
Is
in
countless.
organizing this race? Do let it out. Do let it out. Dr. Alif is here.
It was unexplainable. There's actually
Unexplainable.
one problem that hasn't been solved.
Mhm.
And our event is tomorrow, and yeah. But talking about the tension was crazy because it's like most of the problems are external problems.
Ah.
So it's not something that we can control. Therefore, to solve it is also hard.
What do you mean
Yeah.
external problems?
External problems like the
Like
problem with the
the-
supplier. So that's not. It's hard for us to control what's going on with them. You know?
Yeah, because sometimes when you negotiate with the suppliers, things are going to get quite difficult, especially when the sizes that you ordered
Yeah,
is not
the same.
doesn't really match with the sizes that you
Ordered.
get.
We-
Yeah, right.
Exactly.
I believe that you guys might have ran into shortage problems,
It's not like shortage, but it's like
excess.
supplier can the delivery of the supplier not follow the
What
So
happened?
their delivery standards doesn't.
is delay some things like that.
Oh, you guys had a lot of delays.
Yeah.
But seeing that all of your participants had managed to collect their racing kits yesterday,
Yeah.
well, it's still fine.
Yeah.
Everything is okay. Everything is all good.
Yeah.
It's all good.
Meaning we manage it well.
Yeah, we respect. Okay. All right. Speaking of stress, we deal about stress and everything. We also would like to know, how do you cope with that kind of stress?
I think by running, right? By
Running.
entering the trail.
How ironic. So you guys, you girls,
Yeah.
actually ran the trail.
Yeah.
Yes.
When did you guys ran the girls ran the trail?
Basically, we enter the trail every evening, if not raining. So we also help the other bureaus that in charge for the trail, which is welfare. So we help them to measure the
Distance.
distance.
Well, since tomorrow is the big run, when did you girls conduct the rehearsals for it?
We
It's
really have
supposedly tonight.
Supposedly tonight.
Yeah.
So after the show, you girls are, oh, run. Okay, cool. That's pretty cool. So tonight, after the whole show, you girls are going to get down to business and run.
Yes.
And tomorrow is going to be another run. So it's going to be conducted in the morning as well.
Yep.
It's going to be very tiring for you.
yeah,
Very
two.
tired.
Yeah.
Yes.
So we all know that we have 3 separate tracks, right? For 4 kilometers, 6 kilometers, and 10 kilometers. Are you girls going to run all of those tracks?
Basically, we have our committee at each
Committees.
checkpoints. So we don't need to run all the trees.
I was expecting you girls to run.
Oh, cannot.
It's okay. Well, at least it's going to be worth the efforts. All right. Wow, it's been quite fun talking about this thing. However, stay tuned and don't go anywhere. We'll be right back after this short break. Thank you. Welcome back to Friday Night Sports. Okay, girls, so just now we talked about. Okay, I almost forgot again. Where was I?
The risky,
The racing kits, right, and collections. So we all know that for every participant that finish, they are going to get a medal, and they're going to get what? A shirt, a jersey, right?
A jersey is for every participant.
Every
Medal is
participant.
for finishers.
What about those who finish top?
Okay, so basically we allocate cash prizes
Mhm.
for 10
10
kilometers
kilometers.
category only. For 6 kilometers and 4 kilometers only hampers.
Mm.
So for the cash prizes, the first place will get 150 ringgit.
First place,
First place. Second
150 ringgit.
and plug.
and plug and
And
plug.
a plug.
For second place, 120 ringgit and also plug. And the third place, 80 ringgit and a plug.
So, since you guys have been organizing this run from 2016, can you please tell us if the number of participants have been increasing from time to time? Right?
For
Have they been
2000
increasing?
Yeah, it's been increasing. But for 2016, we're not sure how much the participant, how many. But see, for last year, we managed to get 682 participants.
Oh,
And
okay.
For this year, 736.
736. Okay, out of those 736 people, how many of them are UIA students and how many of them are, outsiders?
If I'm not mistaken, for students, IIUM students, it's only 221.
So you're telling
So
me
the rest,
So you're telling me that 500 people
yeah,
that joins this race are mainly
outsiders.
comprised of, wow. So your publication and promotion are doing very well
Yeah.
since a lot of people are joining in from
Yeah.
outside.
I was quite surprised as well that a lot of people from outside actually joined this run. Yeah.
I'm shooketh.
Syukur.
Shooketh. Wow, sis. Sis, because there's two of you. I'm surprised. I mean, in a good way. A lot of surprises in a good way, to be honest. So this is a very good, this is a very good example for other secretariats or people who aspires to organize this kind of race in the future as well. So probably they could learn a thing or two from you two. And since we talk about this whole race thing and how successful you are in attracting these numbers of people, are you guys confident? Are you girls confident that you will be able to improve on these numbers for next year? That's a lot of That's a
To
lot.
get the 700 is not very easy. It's hard. So to improve, it's possible but hard.
Yeah.
It's possible but hard.
It's
Yeah.
possible but hard.
But
Like we need a
Very
number of
strong.
very committed people in
50
this.
committed people.
Yes, very committed
be
people to organize this kind of event, because if there are some people who are not committed, then the event won't be run, Everyone will just do whatever they want to do, and then no one is actually there to
do
actually
things.
move things,
to
What about you?
push.
Do you move things?
Well, I'm not trying to brag, but
Oh, here comes the humble brag.
the humble braggness, I think I did okay, right? You're the boss.
No, you're not. That's just
You're the
kidding.
boss. Did I do okay?
Yeah, one of the best committee.
Well, we can see from her
Yeah.
reaction. here, one of the best committee. Well, you guys might be proud of this. You guys should, because it's not easy to conduct this race. And it's going to be tomorrow. Tomorrow is a big day.
You.
And after tomorrow, what are your plans after this? Are you girls going to, conduct this kind of runs in the future as well? Are we going to see IIUM Trail Run 2019?
Inshallah.
Inshallah.
Will.
Because this is one of our annual event. So inshallah we will meet again
Meet
next
again.
year.
Yes, yeah. Because we are actually trying to make IIUM Trail
Trail
Run like a signature of KENMS, so that when people hear IIUM Trail Run, then they will know that this is from
KNMS.
KENMS.
KNMS.
Yeah.
Alright, so looks like we're seeing this IUM Trail Run as one of the mainstay. Looks like it's come here to stay, huh?
Yeah, I
It's
think
coming
so.
to stay. Because we have a lot of theaters, we have a lot of talks, we have a lot of debates.
Mm.
I guess it would be fine if we have a lot of runs once in a while too. And yeah, because as we all know, organizing a run is not easy, and it's not it's not even easier to sustain. It's even more difficult, especially when you have to conduct them year after year after year after year. And after a while, people might find them boring because it's probably going to be the same thing every year. So what are your suggestions, or maybe your ideas on improving on each and every one of those runs for years to come?
For years to come, not really sure yet because not planned yet. So one of our initiative for this year, we add the 4 kilometers category because previously we just have 2 categories, 6 and 10. So as an initiative for this year, we add 4 kilometers to make it more interesting.
More interesting.
Yeah.
Whew. It's been quite a lot.
Yeah.
Quite a long talk. Okay, let me see. IUM Trail Run. So, do you have any aspiring words for people who wanted to join this kind of events?
Very words.
Especially for people with health problems, people, who probably give up probably give up their will to run,
Do
or
not give
probably
up.
think
Do not give up.
they haven't given up yet.
Frankly speaking, we don't encourage people with health problems to join an event
Yeah.
because, as we have talked about it before, that it's slippery, it's muddy,
Muddy.
it's
It's going to be challenging.
it's going to be challenging. So for
Yeah.
people who have like health problems, it's not
We are
encouraged
not advise them to
to
join.
join.
What
Actually,
about people with diabetes?
diabetes is
You-
okay.
You know that they can run, right?
Yeah.
But of course, they are going to bring that.
But
Just kidding.
I think
just kidding.
diabetes is okay. I think
With the asthma.
health problems that I mentioned before, we actually referring to like asthma, like lung problems, heart problems.
It's
I
not
mean,
advisable.
health problems that are related to like breathing and stuff, because because running is tiring, so it will affect their health.
So what are your hopes and dreams for this event?
Hopes for this event would be, we want it to run smoothly,
Of course.
course.
A running
Run
event
smooth.
wants to be run smooth.
run smoothly,
But
and
the main thing, we are hoping that tomorrow is not raining.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
Mm.
Because it's been raining
Yeah.
quite heavily
Yeah.
recently, right?
because there's a possibility that we might cancel
Cancel the
event if it rains. Yeah.
If it rains. I see. That's going to be
Yeah.
All right, ladies. It's been a pleasure talking to you two, and I really appreciate it that both of you, are willing to come to this show. However, all good things have to come to an end,
Yeah.
and we'll have to wrap up for today.
Mm.
So, guys, thank you for watching for today. I'm Alif Azizan, signing out. Yay. That's a wrap.